I'm about to take a dip in here, and I'm looking forward to it. A little nervous, but I'm going to do it because it's supposed to be the thing to do. But I will be careful. I just got done with a great bath in the river, the Middle Fork Feather River, and there's Paul getting his feet wet. It felt wonderful. I washed everything, as much as you can do without soap. All right, August 24th. What time is it now? About 6:30? No, almost 7 o'clock. And we're at Bear Creek. Can you hear that? Water, pure, clean water rushing in the background. Very important to us. I have a saying, the man with water on the mountain is king. We didn't have a hard day. A lot of it was down. There was some ups, but not much. So I always say it's hard to do the Pacific Crest Trail, but it was easier today. We took a dip in the Feather River, Middle Feather River, and now we're about 3.5 miles past that. Let's take a look over here at our tent. And whenever we set up our tents, it always looks like a bum. Took all of his stuff out of his house, laid it all over the ground. But it is a wonderful campsite. And there's Paul over there. There you go, Paul. Anyways, we're having a very good time. But I'm anxious to have it over. As a matter of fact, we're running ahead of schedule, but we don't have enough ahead of schedule to go to Chester. So it's 192 miles to Belden. Tomorrow, Bucks Lake. There's a resort there. Real food, human food. And then the next day, we will probably do one big trip out to Belden, California. And then we hope to get a ride, because the person that was going to pick us up is going to be there on Saturday, Rachel Ginsburg. So we're going to figure something out. Bye-bye now. It's August 24th. We're ascending out of the Bear Creek area, which was above the Feather River Middle Fork. We're climbing this morning 2,700 feet to a place called Lookout Rock. I don't know what the mileage is right now, but this is probably one of the bigger, harder climbs of the entire trip. But we're moving along very well, feeling very strong, and looking forward to getting to Bucks Lake today. All right, we're on the mountain here. It's August 24th, and we ran into this guy whose name we're just about to hear.
Al Petrie.
It's Al Petrie. We've just been talking for several minutes about his experience coming south from Chester. And Al is headed towards Sierra City, and he will enjoy it as one of the best cities to stop in on the trail. And he's doing a big segment from Chester to Sierra City. And what's your email address?
My email address is apetrie@ucsc.edu.
I think that's as clear as you're going to get it.
I think it is.
Now, where are we at there, Paul?
Where are we at now?
We're just below Lookout Rock,
Yeah.
about a 0.6 of a mile. And he's headed south, and we're headed north. And he'll get this in the email and be able to prove that he was out wandering in the wilderness.
Yep.
We're at the summit of Bucks Summit, and this is the sign for our final section tomorrow. We're going to go down to Belden, get picked up by Rachel Ginsburg, and we're very excited about that. We walked through town, got a deli sandwich, some supplies, and we're looking forward to the end. It's real early in the morning, just before 7, and our last day, 16 miles to Belden, and here we walk amongst a stand of red firs, and it's very beautiful. We're excited about the trip coming to an end, a couple days earlier than we expected to pull it off, and we're leaving a dusty camp. Probably the dirtiest camp we've ever had on this trip. Way out there is Mount Lassen to the north, part of our next year's journey. May not be able to see it. I hope to get a better picture of it. Very little snow on top, a sign of some dry years in the last couple of years. We hope we get some good snow next year. We all need it. Mile 1276. That's Silver Lake down there. I guess Meadow Valley is out there somewhere based on our trail notes. We just passed Gold Lake, a little smaller. It's to the right, actually. A lot of these lakes are belong to PG&E, and certainly Bucks Lake is. They use it for generating power. There was a notice yesterday as we walked by it saying, enjoy this for recreational use, but really, it's about the power, folks. Anyways, the last day, August 26th.
26.
And we have really less than 14 miles to go to the end, to Belden. The prototypical meadow with the trail running through it. Isn't it beautiful? Sublime? And we enjoy it too, though it is very hard to get here. Here we are on the top of a saddle, just before we get to a place where we go down into Belden. About 4.5 miles via 36 switchbacks. It's a very murky, smoggy, maybe smoky day. Over there, somewhere again, is Mount Lassen. Oh, I see it peeking up. Maybe impossible to see on this. And we're in this saddle. Just talked to our ride, Rachel Ginsburg. And Paul has cleaned the sand out of his shoes and is rehydrating as we speak. Coming down from the mountain is over 3,000 feet. And in this case, 36 separate switchbacks. And some of the time we face a gauntlet of poison oak, which is terrible. I don't know how far down. They were about 2/3 of the way down to Belden right now. But it's a nice walk. Pretty steep. Gets a little tiring on the feet. You get tired of going down almost as much as you get tired of going straight up, like we did yesterday. This is Monster Poison Oak. Stay away. Paul, I wanted to tell everybody that we're at the Belden Town Resort.
That's right.
And we had a wonderful meal and some wonderful beer, Red Tire. Not only that, we have had a shower and we feel wonderful. I'm going to take a little tour.
I'm very happy. Okay.
A little tour of this place. This is a wonderful haven of antiques and stuff. Look at this. There's the bar over there. We had our dinner at the restaurant just beyond the place, beyond the bar. But over here, this has to be one of the coolest bits of antiques. Ivan, the owner, is a collector, and it is a Frederick Remington sculpture. Anyways, our hike is over, 197 miles, 2:30 p.m. today, 197 miles, about 17 plus miles per day. We had a wonderful hike.